And welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name's Tim and this is Crooked River Homestead. Well, in my previous video I did a video about this Ecoflow Smart Generator 4000 dual fuel, and I had a problem with it. It was not running properly, so it wouldn't put out any power, and we went through a bunch of troubleshooting with the company that we purchased this from. We're not sponsored by them or anything. We were just shopping around for the best deal at the time we bought this, which was the beginning of the year, and it was more of a backup generator we had purchased to our Predator over here. We just wanted to have something to back it up, and so we purchased this, and not knowing too much about it, I think it was more just a backup, but it had the ability, turns out, to connect it to another battery that they also make, the Delta Pro, and that allows the two to talk to each other, so that when the battery gets low on the Delta Pro, it'll send a signal over to this generator and it'll automatically fire up, charge the battery, and then once it's fully charged, this will shut down. That feature alone, to me, seems like it would be a no-brainer, something that would really be handy here on the off-grid homestead. So we weren't really looking to make the investment into the battery because it was quite expensive. So at the time we purchased this, it just kind of sat around. We really didn't use it, didn't need it. We were using our Predator over here, and we really love this Harbor Freight Predator. It's really come through for us all winter, last winter, and this summer. It's just a good, reliable machine. We love it. But as you know, with anything, sometimes things go wrong, as they often do, and you don't want to get kind of stuck at the last minute not having power off grid. So as I said, we picked this unit up after working with the company trying to diagnose the problem. We went through pretty much everything that we could think of. They were kind enough to go ahead and replace it for us. They shipped us this brand new one here. Haven't even opened it yet. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to open this box up, and we got to get this one ready to ship back, which means I got to dump the oil and a little bit of gas that I put in here to try it. We're going to get empty that out and put this in the box. I think they've already sent me a return label. And I just want to say thank you to the company. The individual that I was dealing with, I think his name was Theo, just very helpful, very responsive. Couldn't ask for better service. And in my respect, from the initial time we reached out, they were timely in responding to us and worked well with us. Asked us they appreciated the video I did. I don't know if they were expecting it initially, and so they asked us to do another one, which was the last one. So a shout out to the company. It's Wellbots, and I checked with Ecoflow. The reason I bought with Wellbots, or we went with Wellbots, I should say Wellbots, is because we did check with Ecoflow. They are an authorized reseller. So at the time, they were running a $200 off deal on this particular generator. We couldn't even get that good of a deal from Ecoflow at the time. So just for a reseller company that supports a product like this, it's nice to know, and we would have no issue doing business with them again. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this, draining the oil on this one and the fuel, and we'll get this box opened up. We'll put some oil in here, and I'll get a propane tank. I don't want to put gas in here. I just want to see if it'll run on the propane first, and then we'll take it over to the power station where I have the battery, and we'll put it inside there, and we'll see how it works. We're not going to be able to, it's not going to run in terms of, we'll get it fired up and we'll get it warmed up and running just to verify it runs, but it won't be doing any charging today. The sun has been out, where the battery, I think, is pretty much at full charge, so it's probably not going to do anything as far as charging goes, but I do want to verify it's running well and show this on the video so that they can see on the unboxing here that we just unboxed it. We'll put oil in it and connect the propane tank. And I also have the Harbor Freight Predator over here. It's time for an oil change on that, so I figured I'd go ahead and do the oil change on that. And at the same time, I'll kind of show you the difference between doing an oil change on the Predator and the oil change on this one. So let's get started. I just want to take you in a little bit closer here to show you a little bit more about this Ecoflow Smart Generator 4000 dual fuel LP and gas. I run it on propane because in my mind, if we're not looking for max output because we haven't hooked up to the battery, so as long as it's doing its job, keeping the battery charged, the propane works fine for what we're doing. This is the hybrid power solution, excuse me, for more perks, and a 3200 watt fast DC charging for backup or RVs when paired with the Ecoflow Delta Pro 3, which is what we have over there. And you could customize modes, start automatically if your needs, monitor, view all energy data with the app. And I got to say that app's pretty robust. It's pretty nice. I do like it. I haven't had a whole lot of time to play with it, but it does have some nice features that allows you to monitor everything from the fuel levels to the maintenance periods and just a bunch of other information, input, output, obviously. And so very nice, something that the Harbor Freight unfortunately did not offer, and that's unfortunate because if they did, I think just some kind of communication with the machine to be able to do some basic checks on it and whatnot to tell what it's doing would be nice. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and take this box down. We'll get it opened up, and then I'll go ahead and get the oil drain on that thing right there. All right, here's everything that comes with it. On the top here, you've got your hose for the propane. You've got your connector for connecting it to the battery, which it doesn't come with the battery, but they do give you the cable, and the battery doesn't come with one. You get the funnel for oil, hose, manual, and this is the block connector that plugs onto the side of the battery that allows you to connect your cable that they give you with the generator over here, and then this will plug into the side of the generator long port, this one right here. And that's the cable that communicates to the battery and the generator to automatically start and stop it. Some tools. Let's go ahead and take this out. All right. Here we have a brand new Ecoflow Dual Fuel. Go ahead and pull that out. Actually, before I pull that out, I will drain the fluids on this one so that I can put this one right back in the box and get this one up out of the way. Right. Okay. Now on this one, I turned it the wrong way. Okay. Okay, so on this generator, the way you drain the oil, there's no drain plug. Basically, you have to pull this fill plug out. This is where you put the oil in. So you just remove this, and you will tip the machine over, which I will do in a minute, and it'll drain out onto this and then into my pan down here. That's the method for draining that one. Let's get it done. There it goes. gotta be careful. I don't want it to fall off. Okay. Whew. Drain plug. Wipe up the excess oil. All right, that takes care of the oil. I just gotta get the fuel out of here. I've got a pump to use for that. Put this back up here. All right, we got the fuels, the oil and the fuel drained out of this one, ready to go in the box. And hopefully, oh, one last thing. Just going to disconnect the battery. Okay. All right, now we got it all set to go. Disconnected the battery, drained the oil, drained the gas, and ready to put it in the box. I'm going to pull this one right up, put it on the tailgate here. Okay, there's the old one. Here's the new one. We're gonna get some oil in that, get that fired up. The old one's all ready to go back. Oh. There we go. All right, we'll get that all taped up and we'll get the label put on that and let them know it's ready for pickup. In the meantime, let's get this new one over here going. Make sure she works. Right at the top. All right. I'll go ahead and get the covers put back on here. We'll have to connect the battery up right here. This little compartment. You got this plug, and when they ship it, they don't want to ship it with the battery connected. So all you have to do, I'm going to try to do this one-handed, is plug it in. There's a little clip that goes behind here. And just put that back down in here. That's it. Okay, well, let's get that over to where the battery is over there, and we'll get the propane tank hooked up and we'll get it running. All right, so this is where we're going to put the generator. You can see the other Ecoflow. This is the Pro battery, and we purchased this primarily to run the water pump, and we already had the generator, as I mentioned, so we just figured, well, if this thing works that well that we can rely on it to run the water pump with the generator, then it'd be a good chance that hopefully we can run the RV off of it, and that would eliminate us having to monitor it all the time, especially during the winter. So anyway, I'm going to get this thing put over here. I got the propane tank on the side here, and the plug's right over here, right there, and we'll get it plugged in and we'll fire it up, get it on the Bluetooth, and we'll make sure she runs good. Okay. I think what we'll do, just to try it out first, we'll put it down here. All right, like I said, we're going to run it on propane. That plugs in real simple over here. That's good connection. Make sure that's on good ground. I'm going to turn the tank on over here. And plenty of propane. It's a brand new tank. The first thing I want to do is turn it on and get it on the app. So this is the app. You probably can't see that too good. This is the generator right now. You can see, the battery. It's at 98%, and that's from solar. We got one 420 watt panel connected to it right now, and we've had some sunny days. So, and like I said, we only use it for the water pump, so it doesn't run all the time. So it's a very, it was just a test for us to see if it was going to work. But yeah, so there's the test for us to see if it was going to work. So yeah, we're at 98%. So even if I get the generator fired up, it's not going to be doing any charging right now. Just basically want to verify it's going to run, and we'll figure out how to test it from there. So now I've got the Smart Generator 4000, but of course it's not on, so we're going to turn it on. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put on LPG. Okay. And we're going to see if we can, oh, there it is, turned on. Okay, and you can see the LP's at 88. That's what it says. Okay, let's see if the app, so basically, I'm not sure if the app thinks it's been run, but wanted to make sure we did the air filter. All right, so we're ready to start it. We're going to slide the switch over. You see the battery's kind of low, but it did start. Sounds good. The app says it's on. It sounds real good. It sounds a lot quieter than the other one for some reason. All right. Well, it's running. Sounds great. Actually sounds much quieter than, I'm talking to you right, sitting right here with it. And I swear the other one was a lot louder than that. Wow, it sounds real good. So I'm going to turn it off and do that just by sliding that switch over. Yeah, that worked great. Okay, now we will connect it. They give you a pretty long cable, and eventually what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up putting this in here. I'm going to cut a hole in the back of this wall over here so that I can stick the back and the exhaust out, but it'll be under cover. We're going to give that a try. I think it's going to work. I keep forgetting which door this goes in. Plug that right in. Okay. All right, so there they are. I did have to add it back into the app, the new one, but this is the battery right here, See, it's 98%. That's the Delta Pro 3. And so you can see the generator is not going to be needed. So we're really not using it for that much currently. There's the generator. That's added on. And it's ready to go. That's the Delta Pro 3 on LP. And it did start and run. We'll start and run it one more time now that I have it connected here. I would just tap on that and then swipe. I'll put this down here and then swipe this over. And you can see there's zero output because it's at 98% currently. It's at 98%. And the only thing I do have running, I do have this plugged in. This is, and I'm going to show you this as another video. This is for something for the well. And this one here is for the water pump, running the water pump, which runs great. All right, pretty happy about that. I'm really happy about the fact that the company that we bought it from, Wellbots, was so willing to work with us and try to help us resolve the initial issue with the generator, and eventually ended up just replacing it. So shout out to them, really thank them a lot. I got the warranty card here, and I will be filling this out and getting it sent in. As I just mentioned in the video, it's really not going to be put to a test as far as charging until the battery gets low, which we don't see any cloudy days for near foreseeable future, which is nice. I guess that's the whole purpose of being off grid with solar, is you just don't want to have to use the generator if you don't need it. And ideally, that's what's going to end up happening long term with our big system. It's going to be big enough we won't need a generator. But till then, I just want to thank the company again. Appreciate it, and we'll get this this one here mailed back out to you. And if anybody has any questions about anything, I know I had some emails, some comments regarding the generator here, and I never had any doubts. It was a good system. Just for some reason that one faulted on us. I'm not sure what's happened, and not sure we're going to ever find out, but doesn't matter. We got another one now and we're good to go. So happy off grid. We've got more videos coming out. I'm going to be doing one on our water system here in the well, the improvements we've made, along with some other videos. Gonna get everybody updated now that the excavator's gone and we have a little time to catch up on some other stuff while we're waiting for the permit to get here. Just kind of getting things ready to go. So thanks again for watching. Appreciate all the subscribers. If you have any comments, questions, please leave them down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Thanks.